Okay, so let's get into this reading. So I have a channel message for you guys since the last collective reading, which was for 5 days ago. Since then, the energies I've been channeling and feeling, it felt like a roller coaster. And the best way I can describe what I felt is like, imagine riding on a dolphin, right? Like a big ass dolphin. And beneath the water is another world where there's endless possibilities, freedom, opportunities, magical energy. But then on land, like, above, is another world where it's exposure, hidden secrets, battlefields, illusions, a lot of brain work. That's what I felt. So I'm on the dolphin, right? And the dolphin is taking me down in the water where it's so healing and enchanting. It's beautiful, infinite possibilities and experiences. And then the dolphin goes back up and jumps out the water. And now I'm not in that healing world anymore. I'm in a world of illusions at this point, and fog, and it's battle time. So the dolphin keeps taking me back up and down, and I'm just jumping between worlds. That's what it felt these past days when I was channeling. And I feel like for you guys, it can feel like this as the days pass. It's like one day it feels lighter, right? And you feel motivated, you feel free, and you're just ready to take on the world. And then maybe, for example, 2 days later or some shit, it just feels dense, heavy, foggy. Spirit is saying that's what this shift feels like, especially if you're in the energy of transition. It's like as you evolve, your energy is trying to adapt to the reality you're creating, and also trying to move through projections as well. Because I've been picking up on that too, like people projecting. Okay, and these people that are projecting, they're stuck in a loop, in a cycle, in a more darker, lower vibrational reality. They created their own hell. And from that reality, it's almost as if they're trying to, it's like slingshot, because I'm seeing a slingshot. It's like they're trying to gather their energy and put it on the slingshot and like slingshot it across to where it can go to. I just heard a honk outside. Thank you, Spirit. Where it can go to your reality. It's like they're hoping that whatever they're sending is reaching you in your higher timeline. Okay. And these illusions that's being thrown at you, and even, this can be the divine testing you to see if you actually learned the lessons you were supposed to before closing out a cycle. Okay. So this can be that as well, because I'm picking up on like different things here, but there's this particular energy that's kind of energetically what I'm feeling. It's like they want to be the center of attention in your reality. It's like they want to be the highlight in your reality. But the thing is that they're highlighting themselves as a dark cloud, as in they're exposing themselves. And so let's get into these cards that came out. I want to show you guys, so I'll put it on the screen so you can kind of get a feel while I break this down. So I'm going to put on the screen so you guys can see. So we have guidance, mind, and abundance. And it came out exactly this way in order, just like this. The first card was guidance. And this is the overall energy for the collective, you guys. I love this because, yeah, the energies may feel like a roller coaster, but you're being guided through it all. And what I'm feeling here is the illusions are necessary for your growth. Definitely, because it serves a purpose when it comes to your mind expansion. And this goes back to my example of me riding the dolphin. That's what it felt since the last collective read. It just felt like I was jumping between two different worlds. A world full of infinite possibilities and is magical and free, and then a world full of illusions and density and battles. Spirit is saying you need both, actually. You have to experience both in this soul evolution, in you transitioning, you going through this transformation. They both serve a purpose for your growth so that you can have a better inner standing of both worlds you're in. And those worlds that I was just talking about is within you and outside of you. This is the as above, so below. What's in you will show outside of you. What's going on in the spirit realm is happening in the physical realm. So, with me riding the dolphin is symbolic, and I'm using these visions I'm getting so I can explain these energies more in depth to where the human mind can comprehend it. So, metaphorically speaking, okay, I'm not actually riding a dolphin here. I mean, that does sound fun. Okay, but you know. But dolphins are very symbolic. Did you know dolphins are highly intuitive and spiritually significant animals? They are known for their advanced intelligence, deep emotional awareness, and strong telepathic abilities. Many cultures and spiritual traditions see dolphins as a symbol of wisdom, protection, and higher consciousness. Their ability to navigate the ocean effortlessly is often associated with heightened intuition and deep connection to the unseen realms. And some people also believe that dolphins can sense human emotions, which I believe they can. Because how are they able to just be so friendly with humans? And you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's for another video. But yeah, and it's like they communicate, and also I'm hearing dogs outside. There's something about, I feel like someone wants to interfere while you're trying to do something, or it's like they want to disrupt your peace. I'm also hearing a guard dog. I feel like your protection is like growing, or you're doing something that is sealing that protection. Is like, okay, I'm getting a vision of a window, but there's these metal bars, but then there's another metal bar on top of that bar, then another one on top of that. It's like stacks of metal bars on top of a window. That's interesting. It's like you have like layers of protection when it comes to this window. Your eyes, they are the window to the soul. You have protection from these weird energies trying to interfere with you, the soul, in your journey. But, anyways, dolphins can sense human emotions, communicate on an energetic level, and even have healing abilities. Now, when it comes to this healing abilities, I forgot where I heard it from, or I don't know if I seen it somewhere, but it was something like, I think it was in Hawaii. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to like try to find it or something. Somewhere near the islands, they had these dolphins that would help women give birth to babies. Like the dolphins will be assisting these women to give birth. And it's almost, damn, I wish I can remember. It's kind of foggy. But like the dolphins would calm the woman down and help the babies, and they would do something. And then I guess the babies would grow up like super smart or intelligent or something. I don't know. I can't remember, you guys. I wish I could remember. But just like hearing that is like, wow. I'm not surprised because dolphins are very spiritual. But like, imagine the energy transfer. Because, first of all, giving birth is powerful. It's, creating a life in you as a goddess is just is powerful, and you're bringing in souls through you. You are the portal. And so that on top of you have this mystical, magical being like assisting you, bringing the soul into this physical realm. Like imagine the intensity of the energy transfer. Like I would not be surprised if the baby grew up to have like superpowers or some shit, okay? But moving on. So yeah, these beings, they're playful and they're free spirited in nature, and they also represent joy, harmony, and living in alignment with one's true self. Now the fact that I got that vision of me riding a dolphin to explain to you guys the energy is not a coincidence. So, as I was saying, me riding the dolphin, that dolphin represents my mind. Okay, and so the consciousness, right? And me riding up into the world of illusions and battles, then back down to the world of infinite possibilities and magic, etc. That's my consciousness going to different worlds. It's me navigating different dimensions and experiences and energies so that I know how each world works and how the energy in that specific world works so it can help my soul evolve. This is deep. I didn't even think I didn't even think it was going to get this deep, but here we are. Okay. And so with this shift, the divine wants us to learn how the energy works in both worlds so we can expand our consciousness. That's why it feels like a roller coaster. Okay. One day it feels light and free, then on another day it feels heavy and dark. That's the two worlds I'm breaking down for you guys with my dolphin vision. Okay. I hope that makes sense because this ties in with the next card. All right. So, next card, we have mind. And you see how this person looks? Looks like they're going crazy. Yeah, this is someone that has been watching you along your journey. They're watching you being guided. And as you navigate both worlds that I just explained, this person is in like this deep illusion. I just heard solidified. Hmm. Something is solidified. I feel like your ranking or okay, something is stamped and sealed. Whatever this is, like your journey is stamped and sealed. It has been stamped by the divine. It's like it's yours. This is your birthright. And I feel like this is really messing. This is weird. It's like really messing with someone's reality. Okay. This person, the way how the energy that I'm getting, just by looking at this, it's like they're in deep illusion, like layers and layers of illusions. So I'm getting this visual of someone laying down, and there's like stacks of blankets, like heavy blankets on this person. And the stack goes all the way up to the sky. Yeah, this person, with me getting that vision, it's like the stacks, they cannot take it off, even if they wanted to, because I'm seeing a force field like surrounding the stacks of blankets. And this energy that they're constantly in, over time, it grew into something like deeper than hatred. It's like rooted in self, like self hatred, to where that energy alone became its own identity. It's like it's reminding me of tulpas. If you guys don't know what that is, I'm probably gonna have to make a video about it, but it's like your own thoughts that you think, it can live out on its own and be its own entity. Did you know that? Yeah, crazy, right? I mean, not crazy, because I've had theories about whether or not if your thoughts can exist on its own, and it can. It definitely can. It's called tulpas, but I'm probably gonna have to make a video about that. But yeah, what this energy spirit is saying, they created this hate or whatever the fuck this is, or just the energy they exist in, like their everyday life, to where it started this energy. It's like it started to have its mind of its own and it's existing. And that's just how powerful it is, to where it's just taking over them, it's controlling them. It's like they don't have control over it. You get what I'm saying? It's like that it has it has control over them. And so that's why they can't take that stacks of blanket off. Mm-mm. And this person, they cause it for themselves. And this has something to do with your abundance. See, abundance came out last. And on this card, so you see how there's like a moon and then the sun at the top. Okay, this goes back to those two worlds I was talking about. So, in order to reach this abundance, you have to navigate and learn both worlds. You just have to. It's a part of your growth. The moon and the sun, and I always say this if you've been following my channel, I've said this many, many times, but the moon and the sun, they both go hand in hand. Yeah, one is the moon and the other is the sun, but they both illuminate things. They are illuminators. That's why that dolphin is symbolic, because in this case, that dolphin represents your mind. Do you see how all of this is tying in? The moon and the sun is you, the duality, okay? The mind. There's something here being illuminated, okay? And you're being guided. And notice how we have mind here, right? But this card, this is not your energy. Your energy is the first card that came out, which is guidance. Now, maybe before, before we have evolved or had these awakenings, of course, we were operating in our shadow, to where we were in a lower energy, emotion, vibration. But in this reading, this is not what we're talking about when it comes to you. See, you have passed many of those levels. You have passed many levels when it comes to your spiritual ascension and your journey. You're at a rank to where it's nowhere near level 1. Okay, this person, they haven't even reached 0. That's how far low they are. And that's why I was getting that vision of that person. And I just heard a honk outside and those blankets. So basically, they have not evolved at all. At all. And there's something about, oh, I just heard deficiency. And it's something here about their health, because I heard deficiency loud and clear. It's something about drugs. This person could be on drugs, or they could be overindulging, because we do have bad habits. And it literally says drugs, addictions, toxicities. But then also, it doesn't have to be like someone doing drugs. It's just, their bad habits. Now, this mind card, right? This person, this is the person that's projecting onto you. The person who is stalking you, trying to stay hidden in the shadows, but they've been exposed. You see right through them. Your intuitive abilities are sharp and it cuts through any illusions being sent your way because of you navigating both worlds. Okay, I'm getting a vision of a truck driver. So it's like a truck driver, right? They have to know their routes in order to take the loads to their destination. Just like your intuition, right? In order to strengthen your intuition, you have to know the energies around. Okay. You have to know yourself, your own energy. Okay. And maybe you have to study some things, or sometimes maybe you have to go through tests. And also, the experiences throughout your life helps with your intuitive abilities. All right. And this person, they are exposed because, again, the freaking levels here, they have not hit level 0, and you're on a whole nother level. This person and how they view the world and just how they move about it, this is a shallow ass bitch. I mean, they're very worldly, and their mind, there is no. Okay, so I'm getting a vision, right? I'm seeing two heads, and it's like someone opening the back of someone's head, and there's like a library full of books and just everything. And then there's also staircases and shit, and you got a fucking couch over there, you got a fridge right there if you want to go chill. And the more you walk down, it's just like more fucking books, and you have like artifacts, and there's things on display. It's like, goddamn, what else is in here? Right? Right. And then this other head, when you open it, there ain't shit there. Like, all I see is cobwebs. It's dusty. There's no books. There is no nothing. I'm also seeing a rat in the corner, like eating crumbs and shit. Like, there is a difference between the two, and I feel like you're the one with all the cool shit in it. And see, this goes back to that freaking mind of yours and that dolphin vision that I was getting, navigating the both worlds. See, you have accumulated a lot of knowledge and wisdom. I'm getting chills. Damn, this is really deep. Akashic records, right? The many lessons and the information of thyself, the soul, which is you. In every lifetime, see, you have carried all of this information. And I'm also hearing you are unlocking. Okay. And that is some shit that they cannot touch or reach. And the fact that I'm seeing cobwebs and rats, and there is, it's like this person, they don't have shit. And I don't want to say that because it sounds fucked up, but it's like, that's just what I'm getting. It's like they're not willing to learn. All they want to do is steal and copy. And on top of that, their mind is just gone. They can't comprehend shit. It's like they're in this fog. That's what Spirit is saying with these two different heads that I'm seeing. For some of you, this can be someone who wants to steal your identity. Okay, I'm also picking up on that too. Okay, so let me read you guys the other cards that came out. So we have running, bankrupt, scarcity tactics, stalker, reflecting, grudge holder, threatening, bad habits, and looking you up. Okay, this running card, I forgot which zodiac got this, but it came out for one of the zodiacs. I feel like this is you. It's like you're healing. Also, I'm going to put it up on the screen so you guys can see it. You guys are healing. Okay, definitely. And for others of you, you can be working out. You can be taking care of your health. Someone could be meditating or be in this meditative state. Someone could be a water sign here. It's something about your physical appearance that's like glowing up or shifting. Okay. And there's something here about feeling the sun. I just heard emotions are running high. I feel like that's your intuition. You could be picking up on some stuff here with this bankrupt. Someone, so this goes back to that mind. I feel like someone is overloaded or someone is stressed. Okay. Someone could be dealing with financial issues here. It's like they can't keep up with their rent because they're trying to keep up with you. That's what I'm getting. It's like they're behind on bills or they're spending their money recklessly. And what this reflecting, you're in this hermit energy. Okay. You're meditating, you're peaceful. Someone can have dreads here or braids. Yeah, it's something about you being like Zen. Because I'm noticing in both of these cards, running and reflecting, they both have their eyes closed. It's something about you being in touch with your emotions and how you feel. And I was talking about this in one of our other collective readings. I was saying something like don't absorb people's energies. Okay, especially if you're an empath. This is something that I had to learn as well, how to ground myself if I'm around people or like groups. It's like I had to learn how to not absorb the energy, just like observe it, you know, and that it takes practice. Okay, but there's something here about that, like not taking in on people's energies, especially with this heavy projecting that they're doing. It's like, yeah, someone could be trying to like scare you or intimidate you, but this is the person who's actually intimidated by you. Yeah, because we do have this threatening card. It says intimidating, threatened, bothered. This is a bitch who's bothered by you. And this is with this grudge holder. They're holding a grudge. And with these candles, someone could have been doing candle magic and they're hoping that it would affect you, but this candle magic is backfiring, or this whatever negative energies they're sending or whatever the fuck dark spiritual practices that they're doing, it's hitting their finances. Okay, so karmic honey, if you're watching, I think you should put those candles away. I don't think it's helping your stability. I think it's crumbling your foundation, actually, because that's what I'm picking up on. Because you keep trying to do this weird shit, and it's not working, babe. Okay, what a dummy. Yeah, this person, this okay. We have stalker and looking you up. It says researching you, studying you, getting info. So this person wants like information on you. It's something about blackmail here, but they're not finding shit. All they see is you reflecting, you being in this peaceful energy. You're just doing your thing. And this is really intimidating someone because it just feels like with the scarcity tactics, it's like they were playing this game, whatever fucking game this is. They played a stupid ass game and they won a stupid ass prize. And this stupid prize that they won was all this negative energy. Okay. Yeah. So they played this game for nothing. It didn't get nowhere. They didn't win. Like, you will never win trying to control someone. Like, I don't get it. This is starting to be like hella annoying. I mean, it been, but I don't get people like this. Like, why the fuck do you want to control people? Like, I don't get it. Like, you don't want to do anything else in your life. Like, you don't want to better yourself. You don't want to create your dream life, or like what? Like, what do you get out of this besides depression and anxiety and just, you know, karma, bad karma, and the constant, never ending backfires? Like, do you love getting your ass beat by the universe? I'm just curious. Okay. And so with this bad habit, see, this person is like they're spiraling out of control. They don't know what to do. And it's like they're trying to escape their bills or reality. Like something is piling up. I feel like you took your peace back, you called your power back. And this person who's holding a grudge, they're just stuck in this cycle while you get to move on, while you're in peace. Because they keep trying to play these little games, okay, stalking you, sending you negative energy. It's not going nowhere. It's something, because I keep getting drawn to this bankrupt. Something like, I don't know, I keep getting this vision of a tower. Something is going to hit their finances, okay? And this is not good at all. Wow. Something about a loan. Something about a loan. Someone could be trying to get a loan to pay their bills, or someone could be trying to get approved, but they're not going to get it, or something like this. I just heard bad credit. I don't know. Just someone does not put themselves first, or they're not responsible like at all. That's just what I'm getting. It's something about someone's birthday. I just heard make a wish. I don't know what that's about. That could be significant. Someone's birthday could be coming up, or it just recently passed. Someone's birthday. Oh, Spirit is saying this person, they want to be celebrated like all the fucking time. Like they want the spotlight on them. They want everybody to cater to them. But it's like, bitch, you don't even cater to yourself. You don't put the energy into yourself. You don't love yourself. So you can't expect others to respect you or pour into you when you don't do that with you. Now go ahead and unsubscribe since you're triggered. It happens all the time. I mean, I'm used to it. The truth fucking hurts, bitch. And it is what it is. Moving on. Next cards. You guys already know how I get down. I do not care. So I'm going to show you guys these cards too. So these were the new cards. Well, actually, all of them that I just showed you guys, I recently purchased. But these cards, I freaking love these cards. It's so much to the energy and just the imagery. It tells a story. But the first card is these trees. Now, I forgot which zodiac sign, but I remember I was saying something about Narnia, okay? And when I was getting that movie imagery, it's because I seen this one card, and that card had this wooden door, and it was like the light shining on this door, and it just gave the vibes of something mystical, something magical. And with this card, this tree card, this is reminding me of that card because the way how the light is shining on that door, it's reminding me of that the other card was giving Narnia. And if you notice, the trees, they have faces. And instantly it just gave me ancestor vibes. And this is drawing me back to this guidance card. You're being guided along this journey. You have many doors, many opportunities. And the fact that the trees, right, is something about, see, this is connected to your peace, with you being grounded, with you healing yourself. It's like once you do this, so many opportunities are just present for you. These opportunities, I just want to remind you because I'm feeling this very strong. These opportunities, it's always been there. You just had to navigate both worlds. See, now this is tying back into what I was telling you guys earlier in this channel message. The two worlds you had to go through, this up and down energy, this learning, this solitude. This is why, okay, this opportunity has always been there. You had to know, you had to learn both worlds. You had to master your own self as well in order to unlock these opportunities. That has always been there. Yeah. And this is what I'm getting. And you have guidance here. There's something ancient about this card, this energy, your ancestors. This is your birthright. And what this card with this little boy, notice how there's like writing. That's actually, I think it's a chalkboard. And he has on this graduation hat, and there's these bolts and these little creatures on it. And I don't know if you guys can see, but that thing that's in the back near his head, there's two people on it. And it's reminding me of the ancestors. See, your ancestors are guiding you along this journey. And the stuff that's written on that board right there, that's all the things you had to learn. All of it. With that graduation hat, you have passed a level because you have navigated both worlds. And that's why you're seeing things come into fruition. It's time. Okay, it is time to move to the next phase. You have graduated, and someone is watching you do this, and that's why it's driving them crazy. And this is someone that wanted to be where you're at or whatever, but it's like, bitch, what are you doing? Like, you did not put the work in. All you do is take from people, all you do is copy, all you want to do is destroy people. You want to take their happiness, diminish their shine. Like, how the fuck are you going to get far being that way? And that's why you're stagnant. Now, with this other card, you see that there's a statue, right? And this woman is holding whatever that is. I feel like this is them. They have been frozen. And the fact that she's waving that thing or it's in her hand, I feel like they're throwing up the flag. Okay, it's like this person has been defeated. But see, when this card came out, it's interesting because I heard Medusa. Okay, Medusa. And you know how she had the abilities to like turn people into stone? Spirit is saying, you're like Medusa. You turn this bitch into stone. They have been defeated and they did this to themselves. But it's like they wanted to inject their energy into your energetic field. And now they're throwing up the flag. Okay? They can't do shit. Spirit is saying they're stagnant. They're not going to be able to move at all. All they can do is watch you. This energy. That's all they can do. They can't do shit else. While you're over here graduating, you're ascending, you're passing the lessons. See, this goes back to the lessons that you learn. I'm being guided to go more in detail with this card. I feel like this started at a very young age. Maybe you had to go through, because this is a little boy. And it's like maybe as a child, you had to grow up faster, or you had to be quick on your feet, or you had to learn, or maybe you had a lot of responsibilities, right? And maybe those trials and tribulations started at a really young age and you had to learn. And over time, it's just like you accumulated so much knowledge and you have this wisdom. And also, the learning will never stop. It's never enough. It will never ever be enough. You are multi-dimensional beings. There are no limitations. I know people say the sky is the limit. That alone is an illusion. No, the sky is not the fucking limit. You transcend past the damn sky. You are the life force in a physical body having a human experience, and you're doing a really good job, and whatever you're doing is paying off. And another thing too, because I'm hearing patience, sometimes when we want something and we're putting in the work, sometimes we want it to come fast, right? But patience is a virtue. And for some of you, you had to learn that lesson or you're learning it now. Just because we're putting in the work, it doesn't mean, like, you know what I'm saying, that's just going to happen like right then and there when we want it. It will come. in divine time. Okay. But if you're putting in the work, it's a guarantee that it will come. Cause and effect. It has to come. It's law. What you put your energy to, it will grow. Okay. I just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna end it right here. I hope this gave someone clarity. I do hope this gets to the person who needs to see it. Whenever you see it, it is the message for you. And until next time, peace.